Here we're starting at Class A State IHSA tournament. Mat 1, we're having Joey Rivera against Augustus Lenke from Morrison. On Mat 2, we have Avery Dean, Knoxville, against Drew Sobel, Wood River.
And on mat number 6,
Trace Thomas of Mackinac versus Jason Hennifer of Roxana. Mat 4, Cole Hillard of Piatone against Josh Fiegel of Harvard. Mat 5, Colin Davidson of Litchfield wrestling Knisley Nagel of Monticello. And on Mat 6, Colin Barker of Dakota wrestling Joey Biachini of Elmhurst Catholic, Immaculate Conception Catholic. Just got through singing the national anthem, getting ready to start the first match. As we're looking at the mats, the far mats are listed 1, 2, 3. Then it moves over to 4 through 6. Moving from right to left is 4 through 6, 1 to 3 on the far side, moving from left to right.
Trainers, please report to the mats at this time. Athletic trainers to the mats at this time.
Your first seeded wrestler in this bracket would be Joey Rivera over on Mat 1. Your fourth seeded is Josh Fiegel of Harvard. Your third seeded is Colin Davidson, and your second seeded is R.J. Marrero of Porta, who will be coming up in the next match. My broadcast partner will be here in just a few minutes. This is Terry Glaudel. My broadcast partner would be Mike Vest. He is right now coaching his 106-pounder on Mat 4. But he'll be joining me as soon as that match is over. And there you have it, your Let's Wrestle announcement. Let's start it going.
6 pounds, Tyler Fleetwood, Fulton, Jake Krause, Plano, Mat 1. On deck on mat number 2 at 106 pounds.
I'm having the privilege of watching all 6 matches, so I'll try to bring you some match results to you as they go. Rivera starts out with a takedown on match 1.
Chase Emerson, Piatone. On deck on mat number 4, Alex Matlock, Leroy Joel Cook.
Got a takedown on mat 6.
On deck on mat number 5 at 113 pounds. Randy Daisy
over Barker.
Ian Oakwood, Oliver Davis, Benton. And on deck on mat number 6 at 113 pounds.
These are the preliminary rounds.
Stoughton Valley, Mason Soseda, Kankakee McNamara, mat 6.
All righty, here we go. Barker with a escape. Match is 2-1 in favor of Biachini of Immaculate Conception. It's 2-1 over on Mat 1 with Rivera leading over Lenke of Morrison. We have a winner on Mat 2. That's Dean of Knoxville. Next on Mat 2 we have looks like we're all done on Mat 4. Got a 4-2 score on Mat 1 with Rivera leading. 2-1 score on Mat 6 with Biachini leading. Finishing up the second period there. Got Dietz wrestling Marrero on mat 2. Marrero is leading 2-0, just got a takedown. On mat 4, we've got Matlock, 113-pound Matlock against Joel Cook of Pittsfield. Matlock with a 2-0 lead. Davidson leading 5-1 on mat 5. Got a 2-0 lead. Hensler from Roxana leading 2-0 over Thomas on mat 3. And Marrero wins by fall on mat 2. Mat 6, the score is tied 2-2 between Barker and Biachini from Immaculate Conception. It's 11-2. Rivera leading on mat 1.
On deck on mat number 2 at 113 pounds, Ivan Garcia, Plano, Zach Schrank, Rockford Lutheran, mat 2.
Matlock is leading 2-0 still on mat 4. Got an 8-1 score on mat 5 with Colin Davidson leading over Nisley Nagel from Monticello. Marrero opened up a 13-4 lead with a little under a minute left on mat 1, with Barker tied with Biachini on mat 6, 2-2. Got an 11-1 score now on mat 5 with Davidson leading. Fiegel of Harvard advances, winner by a fall. Once so fast, I missed it. 1:23 of the first period. Got a winner on mat 1, Rivera.
On deck on mat number 2 at 113 pounds, Noah Mays, Auburn, Anthony Rink, Hersher, mat 2.
All right, welcome to my broadcast partner, Mike Vest.
Terry, how in the world are you?
I'm doing good. Doing good.
Excited.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
I had a chance to watch, I've had a chance to watch Fiegel wrestle a lot since he was a little guy.
Yeah.
Tough kid.
State champion as an 8th grader in the IKWF. And
Was that 2 years ago, wasn't it?
2 years ago, yeah, he's a sophomore.
That's right. Got your winner there, Davidson winner on mat 5.
Just started calling the 113-pounders. Not just, there's a couple out there.
Well, I'm going to be interested to see how mat 4 works out here. Of course, Brady Wilson's coming up next on mat 4.
Okay.
Matlock leading 7-0 right now. 7-2 now on mat 4. Good match on mat 6. Barker losing 3-2 right now on mat 6 from Dakota. And that's against Biachini of Immaculate Conception.
That's on 6, you said?
Yeah.
Okay. Just under a minute left to go. It's actually 4-2 now.
Oh. Need a takedown here. Fleetwood leading on mat 1 over Kratz of Plano.
Barker's going to need a takedown here to tie it up with 35 seconds left to go. That's kind of a surprising one there for me.
It is me also, to be quite honest. We've had the luxury of watching Colin wrestle for a long time, too.
Sure.
Matlock 7-2 leading right now on mat 4. Match just underway on mat 5 with Daisy of Oakwood and Davis of Benton. There's your winner. Bikini winner.
So Barker of Dakota goes down first round, 4-2. Had a pretty good semifinal match with Fiegel last week at the Oregon sectional.
All right. Next up on match 6, it looks like Van Fleet, Stillman Valley against Susudia of McNamara.
On deck on mat number 3 at 120 pounds.
Van Fleet's a tough freshman, you know that?
He comes in with a 21-9 record.
Wrestling against a 31-11, no,
22-8 freshman.
Freshman from Bishop Mac.
He's Stillman Valley, though. He's in that tough Big Northern Conference, so there's always going to see a lot of tough competition with the likes of Byron, Oregon, Harvard.
Listen up, sports fans. Stop by your local sports authority where you'll find
a lot of competition
for your favorite sports. Sports Authority is proud to be the official sporting goods retailer of the Illinois High School Association. Sports Authority, all things sporting goods.
That Schrank over on mat 2.
Schrank from Rockford Lutheran. Yeah. Looks like he is leading 7-1 right now.
He's wrestling against Garcia of Plano. Another Big Northern school.
Yeah, Plano entered the preseason rankings ranked in the top 5, I believe, and then they just kind of fell backwards. I'm not sure exactly what happened.
Here's your winner on mat 4, Matlock Leroy, 7-4.
And looks like we had final over on mat 3. Henzy's going to take looks like a fall in the first period. Minute 47 over there. And Schrank gets a fall over on mat number 2. That comes in the second period over the Plano wrestler.
Brady Wilsey is up on mat 4 against Boudreaux of Mantino. Brady's 33-5, Boudreaux 31-11, a junior wrestling freshman. This is Brady's 3rd trip here. Defending state champ from 106 from a year ago.
Things go well. Probably going to have another matchup with Hens.
Yeah, Henzy.
Henzy in the finals.
Dakota, yeah. Boy, they've had some battles in the last couple of weeks, haven't they?
Regional finals, sectional finals.
They've wrestled 4 times this year. And it hasn't gone Brady's way.
Right.
Henzy's a tough kid.
5th time could be the charm, though.
Strange things happen when they get down here under the light. Wilsey takes the lead 2-0 with a takedown. Van Fleet is leading 3-2 over on mat 1. There's a reversal, as I say it. Goes down 4-3.
This is all class 1A wrestling. 2A wrestling is scheduled to start around 3 p.m. with 3A scheduled to start around 5 p.m. here on day 1.
And they get us all day, Mike.
They do.
Daisy is leading on mat 5 from Oakwood over Davis of Benton, 2-1, with about just starting the third period. Now it's 3-1.
3-1. He gave him the optional escape.
Got a 4-4 tie so far on mat 6 with Van Fleet and
Sauceda of McNamara. Over on mat 1, Fulton's Tyler Fleetwood leads Jake Kratz of Plano by a score of 9-0 right now. That's winding down the final 15 seconds in the third period.
And it's a 2-0 score on mat 2.
Mr. Wilson must have penned. I missed it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
On deck on mat number 4 at 120 pounds, Joe Worms, Glassford Illini Buffs, Cheston Womack, Vandalia, mat 4.
Winner on mat 1 from Fulton. Fleetwood from Fulton, Tyler Fleetwood.
Another good finals matchup from last weekend.
It was a good finals match. It was an enjoyable match to watch. A lot of action. Real enjoyable for you. Your guy won.
Yeah. I forget who I was talking to, somebody from Fulton, but Fleetwood's twin brother is a 195-pounder.
Wow.
Twin brothers.
106 to 195.
Yeah. I didn't believe it.
It's like twins.
Danny DeVito and Arnold. Tied up on mat number 5, and that is Ren Daisy of Oakwood and Oliver Davis of Benton. That started 3-1 to start the third.
Just starting on mat 3, and during the start of the second period, we have Trevor Bullington of Leroy and Cooper Specker of Freeburg.
Where's that at?
Good question.
I've never heard of Freeburg.
I haven't either. I was just thinking. I thought it was maybe a co-op or something, and I was looking in the book trying to figure it out. It says Freeburg. He's a 14-4 junior. And he is leading 6-0. No, he is leading 2-0 over Trevor Bullington of Leroy. Van Fleet now leading 7-4 on mat 6. And that's over Sauceda of McNamara. Although he's tightened it up, it's now 7-6.
Freeburg is just south of Belleville.
Huh.
At this time, the 126-pound weight class
Now up
will be
on
skipped, and we will be moving on to the 130-pound weight class.
Logan Nisley,
Further announcements
Monticello,
will be made when we come back to
Shane Skinner,
106.
St. Joe's Ogden.
Don't know if everybody just caught that in the background, but they just announced that they're going to skip over the 126-pound weight class for some reason. I don't know. They're going to go right over to 132.
Maybe they had some issues with weird year. I was reading, or I was told when I came in, a couple of guys at 6 missed weight. Another guy missed a skin check.
Well, there was.
You're probably closer to that.
I was in the weigh-ins. There was a 113-pounder that got on the scale, and he knew he was over. He told me when he was stepping on, he goes, "This is going to be way off." I was like, "Okay." Steps on, and then they get chances to step on every scale down there. There's a total of 5, and he didn't want to. He was like, "I'm over. I'm done." And I was like,
I'd have checked every scale.
We'll give you a chance still here, bud.
On mat 1, you've got Cody Minnick, defending state champ from Coal City against Blake Kittleson of Stillman Valley. Cody Minnick is one tough son of a gun.
Yes, he is. Our Freeburg wrestler still out there? He is. I got a little information on Freeburg. It's near St. Louis. The mascot are the Midgets.
All right.
They are apparently known for their midget car racing. So that, yeah, no, it's coming from our athletic director, Matt Reif, who wants a career in broadcasting, but if you've heard him talk, we'll just keep him in the office as an athletic director.
Nisley up 2-1 on mat 5 over Shane Skinner. Hunter Spengler.
Defending state champ Minnick is up 16-3, point away from a tech fall here. With a minute left to go in the second.
On mat 6, Hunter Spengler up 2-0 with a fall. That might be an interesting semifinal.
Yes, it will be. Minnick has Kettleson on his back now. He's going to get the tech fall. He's going to be okay with that. He lets him back over. So our defending state champ moves on.
Trey Hill of Porta.
Minnick looked hurt. He's getting his hand raised and he had a little scowl on his face. I wonder what's going on there.
He's just mean.
That could be it too.
We've got Rink from Herscher against Mayers of Auburn on mat 2. Looks like that match is over also.
Swift of Dakota is up on mat 3 right now with Voigt of McNamara. He leads 2-0, but looks like they're going to add on at least 2 more. Can't see what the referee's holding up. Referee Ron Coit gives 3.
On mat 4, got Womack of Vandalia against Worms of Illini Bluff.
Wait, those are 2 names that just won't leave IHSA wrestling. It's Worms and
I was thinking the same thing with
Worms and Womack, yeah. Joe is obviously the younger brother of Jake Worms. Had a successful career there for the Illini Bluffs out of Glassford.
On mat 2, we have Stone Engel of Mercer County wrestling Sonnefeld of Lyle.
Devin Mackelson, Bismarck Henny, Andrew Winger, Dakota, mat 5.
Not sure what's going on here. Got mats 1 and 6 that are open. They've been open for a couple minutes now. We're skipping over 126.
I wonder why that is.
On deck on mat number 3, Jared Broadnagel, Belleville Altoff, Kyle Jones, Piatone, mat 3 on deck.
Where's that going to be at? I think I just saw it up on the board. Okay, they do have.
Mat number 1, Mike
Says mat 1.
Yeah, they've got 126 up on the board, but nobody's wrestling as of yet.
Got a 0-0 score on, well, I'm sorry, 5-1 score
Raytheon Valentine,
with
Lee Winslow, Tyler Walsh, Leroy, mat 2.
Engel winning or leading 5-1 over Sonnefeld of Lyle. We've got a 5-3 lead for Nisley of Monticello leading Skinner of St. Joe's Ogden. Dylan Swift of Dakota leading 5-1 over Hunter Voigt of Kankakee McNamara. Bishop Mac.
See Mr. Baker down here walking around. He's coming back up. Did his match end?
No, he hasn't wrestled yet.
Daniel Broadnagel, Belleville Altoff Catholic.
Hasn't wrestled yet.
Sage Freeze, Seneca.
Well, he's having a seat.
Mat 1.
So I just completely must be skipping over 126 for some reason.
Interesting. Well, Swift of Dakota is putting Voigt to his back on mat 3. Boy, those Dakota kids are tough, aren't they?
They're very tough.
They came into regional or sectionals last week and Kind of stomped on everybody.
Yeah. They're just dominating every weight class.
Qualified 10 guys?
9 or 10.
I think it was 10. From 6 to 70.
Yep.
All right, here we go. Got some action coming up on mat 6 now.
Looks like it's going to be not what's up on the board. Got a Coal City wrestler and
It's Jerzak against
that is
Hooper of
Jerzak. Yep.
Cartersville. He's actually my favorite to win 132.
Jerzak.
Yes.
Yep. Match comes to an end on mat number 5, 7-4. It's going to be in favor of Logan Knisley from Monticello over Skinner of St. Joe Ogden.
And what's he get for his troubles? Minnick in the next round.
Another Dakota wrestler stepping onto the mat on 5. That's going to be Wenger. Of Dakota versus Makemisson
Of Bismarck.
Bismarck Henning.
Brockville, Shelbyville, Josh Larson, Byron, Matt 5.
Stone Ingle now ahead 13-2 on mat 2. Jerzak wasted no time, up 4-1 now on mat 6. Looks like Swift is putting it into his match over there. Leading 10-1 with about 50 seconds left to go. Got a 5-0 lead on mat 4. And that's Womack of Vandalia leading. Got Derricks of Orion up against Mook of Herscher on mat 1. You know, it could be a pretty fun match, though, as Brunigol of Althoff and Jerzak in the semis.
Very much so.
Brunigol's tough.
If I told you that a Dakota wrestler has a double chicken wing in, would you believe me?
You know, Mike, I was in Wisconsin last weekend with my son wrestling.
Okay.
And that's illegal in Wisconsin.
Is it really?
It is. A double chicken wing is illegal. I couldn't believe it.
They've got a lot of goofy rules up in Wisconsin. We go up there and wrestle a couple of tournaments, the East Troy team tournament, Whitewater Mid-States tournament. And
10-2 win. Sorry, Mike. Swift of Dakota.
we just got some goofy rules.
That surprised me. It was a tough tournament, though. Got a lot of good competition there.
Kenosha, was it at?
McGuanago.
McGuanago, okay.
On deck on mat number 3, Nate Olson, Dakota, Cale Vandolfi, Monticello, mat 3.
All 6 mats being used now. Still skipped over the 126.
Wenger leading 4-0.
Thanks, Matt.
As we get set up here for on our web here. Derek on mat 1, trailing 1-0 against Drew Mook of Herscher. 2-0 Coleman. Peoria Heights leading over Austin Wetzel of Princeton. Close to me, Princeton.
Yep.
Got a 4-0 lead, 4-1 lead. Foils of Roxana over Ontario of Chicago. DePaul College Prep. Worms trailing 5-0 in the third period. Wenger up 6-1 in the second period over Macomson of Bishop. Jerzak leading 8-2 on mat 6 over Looper of Carterville. This is just the preliminary rounds today, folks. At the conclusion of this round, we'll be rolling into the 2A wrestling. And then 3A after that, of course.
Yep, 2A is expected to start around 3 o'clock. We're moving actually pretty quickly here.
Always seems like there's a lot of falls in the first round.
Yeah.
Jerzak comfortably in lead 11-4 over Looper of Carterville. 6-1 lead for Wenger of Dakota over Macomson from Bismarck. 7-0 winner from Vandalia. Womack over Worms.
Pinning situation over on mat 2. Tanner Coleman has
Austin
Wetzel.
It's all good, man.
Locked up in a cradle. It's good to see Princeton get a couple kids down there, and I think they've been dry past couple of years.
I'm real good friends with their head coach. I live in that neck of the woods. Sure. This match is kind of surprising me. The Derek Mook match. I've had an opportunity to watch Derek wrestle more than once.
37-4 senior.
Mook, a 22-3
Senior as well from Hersher, yep.
Where does Hersher come from? They come from the
Plano.
Wilmington, Plano.
Or, I'm sorry, Wilmington. That was a change this year, huh?
Yes.
I think it's been at Plano for like 30-something years.
Has it really?
I think so.
They've got a nice facility.
Yes, they do. In a couple of years that Harvard went there, when I was doing Illinois Matman stuff, I love going there because they gave us a little perch up in the balcony and we could just see over all the mats and whatnot. So it was
bird's eye view.
What?
Got our Austin Hedrick of Wilmington wrestling Morales of Hersher on mat 4. I'm sorry, check that. Weiss of Wilmington against Fritz of Mount Olive. Yeah,
that's over
132. That's our first Wilmington participant I've seen today. This is 132 still. We haven't gotten to 38. That would be where Austin Hedrick would be.
Right.
Tight match on
Which
mat
looks
1.
like he's up over on.
Yep, there he is.
6 over here. Yep.
Jerzak, a winner on mat 6 before that from Coal City.
Sorry, man.
This is also kind of a change for us this year, Terry. In the years past, they've had us broadcasters up in the pit up there by the cameras.
Really?
Or sometimes the cameras were right in our view of the mats.
This is my first round of this.
Yeah, welcome, by the way.
Last year I had the pleasure of doing the interviews for the finals, which was
Did a great job, by the way.
quite an experience.
Yep.
But this year I'll be sitting next to you in the chair doing the play-by-play for the state finals. I think I'm going to be a little more comfortable there than standing out front of the camera.
Yep.
I've got a voice. I got the face for radio, they say.
May have to leave you though for the
I hope you do.
106
I really
pound
hope.
class.
I really hope that's the case. It could very well be.
I've been in Mr. Fiegel's corner about 97% of his matches this year, and I don't want to mess with any kind of voodoo.
We've got one of our hometown boys, my hometown boys, Larson from Byron against Brockville of Shelbyville. A great story here. He's wrestled really well the last few years, and he finally broke through and got his chance to come down to state and wrestle. Been in the program forever. Grew up in Extreme, went through Extreme and into high school. Get on the shot.
Winner over on mat number 1, Drew Mook of Herscher. Guess we're going to kind of maybe call that an upset. He gets a 3-0 decision.
I only say that because I'm not familiar with it.
Right. Over Mike Derricks of Orion.
Larson jumps out in front 2-0 with a quick takedown in the first period.
If you're just joining us, trying to figure out what happened to your 126-pounder, we are absolutely trying to wonder as well.
We've got Valentine against Walsh over on mat 2, which is interesting to me. I got a chance to watch Valentine from Lena wrestle, and the kids. And this is the first year I've actually had a chance to watch him wrestle in high school. He does not look like a freshman to me.
No, I noticed that. It was my first time seeing him last weekend at the sectional, and I had to look his name up to see who it was, and I was like, oh, okay, this is Valentine. You're right. He does not look like a freshman at all.
Doesn't wrestle like a freshman either, I might add.
What club was he with last year, Terry?
The Law.
The Law, okay.
Yes, the Law. 2 years ago, an IKWS state champion.
Okay. Coach Kalkbrenner over there at the Law.
On mat 1, we've got, it looks like, is that Freeze of Seneca against Brunagel of Althoff. That's going to be a pretty good match.
Freeze actually has him.
Brunagel's a 40-8 freshman, and Freeze is a 41-1 senior. I think Freeze has placed before, but I don't think he's been on top of the podium yet. Starting the second period now, we've got Larson ahead, 2-0 over Brockville of Shelbyville. Larson of Byron. I think we also have the older Brunagel, Jared Brunagel Jr. over on mat 3 against Jones Piatone. This is who. Got a 2-0 lead.
Yeah, Freeze did not place last year.
Interesting. He came in, I think, top ranked.
He did, yes.
Hedrick leading on mat 6 over Morales of Herscher, 3-0. Valentine is leading 1-0, starting the second period right now. He's leading over Walsh of Leroy. Leroy switched their singlets up this year. They were purple, and I think they co-opted and they went black. And
yeah, I don't know what happened with that either.
I've got Nick Olson of Dakota against Van Dulson of Monticello on mat 3. It's now 2-1 on mat 5, with Larson still leading. Brockville's in on a shot.
Olson of Dakota leads 2-0 over Van Dulson of Monticello. Had an arm bar in and was about ready to run it. The referee stopped it for potentially.
Nice job by Larson to hang on to that and get your stalemate call. Larson's a much better wrestler when he's on the attack. Drop down into that low single. Freeze leading 2-0 over Brunigal of Eltoff. A 3-0 score on mat 6. Hedrick leading 3-0 over Morales of Herscher. Start of the third period now with Larson leading 2-1. Let's not take a break down there. Let's work to our base and get our one. Shelbyville's program is really, in the last couple, 3 years, has really done well.
They are. And, you know, I don't want to give too much credit to Mr. Wilmarth, but...
who now is at Genoa Kingston.
Right. Oh, Larson steps over there.
I'll have nothing good to say, but nothing but good to say about Chad.
Good guy. We had a chance to, you know, meet up with him a couple times this year, and just talking with him. But when I love talking to the guy.
We've got a 4-3 match now on mat 1. Freeze leading 4-3 over Brunigal. There we go. There's 2 for Larson. He goes ahead 4-1, and he's got a deep half in. And that's almost like a double chicken wing from Dakota.
Correct.
A Dakota or a Dick Byron guy throwing in a half.
Yep.
Hedrick still leading 3-0 on mat 6. We got Hoga of St. Joe's Ogden leading 5-0 over Gartner of Piatone.
4-3 over on mat 1, still in favor of Freeze of Seneca.
That match tightened up. Brunigal reversed him, I think, in this period. Now we're going into the third period. Valentine leading 3-0 on mat 2. Olson leading 2-0 over Van Delzen of Monticello on mat 3.
Valentine advances, wins 3-0 there. That's a weird one because Tyler Walsh, the senior from Leroy's, he's had a great career there. You run into a freshman like that first round.
Again, he just doesn't wrestle like a freshman.
Right.
There's no doubt he's been in the Larson wins 4-1 from Byron. Good win for Josh. This just doesn't phase him. He's wrestled in big venues, so it doesn't really phase him.
Sure.
Well, Freeze has got Brunigal on his back. He's leading now 6-4. About a minute left to go. Freeze of Seneca.
Jonathan Farsi, Plano, Sam Durfee, Stillman Valley, mat 5.
Okay, quick start on mat 5. We've got J.J. Wolf up 2-0 with a quick takedown over Berman of Wilmington. He doesn't let any grass grow under his feet when he gets going, I'll tell you. Holselton of Prairie Central trailing 2-1 against White from Chicago Bowling. Seems like there's been a ton of Holseltons go through there too.
There is, yeah, and this one's the freshman. The older brother was Drew. Oh, no, this one's Drew. What was the older one's name? Andy. No, come on.
I think there was an Andy. There was a couple, 3 of them go through there.
Yeah.
5-2 on mat, 6-2 on mat 3.
J.J. Wolf picks up the fall on mat number 5.
Olson leading Van Dalsen from Monticello. No surprise there. Wolf defending, he's a 2-time defending state champion.
Yep.
1, 2,
yeah.
Got a winner Sage Freeze over on mat 1. Over Brunigal of Althoff. Daniel Brunigal of Althoff. Mat 3, 8-4 right now with Olson leading over Van Delzen of Monticello. Winner on Mat 4. Haga of St. Joe's Ogden over Gertner of Piaton.
Gartner.
Gartner.
There we go.
Griffin Meeker, St. Joseph Ogden. Nick
Some injury time over on mat number 3. Nate Olson of Dakota leads 8-4 there, like I just said a little bit ago.
Zach Blazioli, Wood River. Kenny Abatua, Stillman Valley, Mat 4.
Here are the results of 106 pounds. The results for 106 pounds. Joey Rivera, Coal City, won by a tech fall over Augustus Linky in 3:34. Avery D. from Knoxville won by a fall over Drew Sobel in 56 seconds. James Hensler won by decision over Trace Thomas 6-0. Josh Fiegel from Harvard won by a fall over Cole Hillard from Piaton with a fall in 1:27. Colin Davidson from Litchfield won by a tech fall over Doug Nisley-Nagel from Monticello in 4:26. Joey Bianchi from Elmhurst won by a decision over Colin Baker 4-2. Tyler Fleetwood from Fulton won by a major decision over Jake Krotz from Plano.
At number 1, match just started. Dylan Chambers of Murfreesboro, a junior, going up against Will Kleinert
Petersburg won by a fall
of
over
Clifton,
St. Beats from Murfreesville with a fall at
a senior. Kleinert's been one of the steady wrestlers for Clifton, who's, in my eyes, an up-and-coming program. They're over there in the I-8 conference. Match comes to an end on mat number 3, 8-4 decision for Nate Olson of Dakota over Van Dalsen of Monticello.
This Durfee, the freshman from Stillman Valley, is wrestling Farthing of Plano. He kind of surprised me. He came back and took second last week at the sectionals. He's got kind of funky hips. When he gets thrown around, he just kind of ends up on top.
Sure.
They're going 0-0 into the second period. We got a 14-3 lead on mat 6 right now.
Getting an unofficial report on what's going on with 126. Trying to figure the situation out, it sounds like, with the bye at the top of the bracket.
How often have you seen that?
You don't. I think that's why we're waiting to see. As of right now, they threw a bye-in under Will Lucy, who would advance, and I think that may be unofficial right now.
Hitsy from Dakota with a fall in 1:46. Alex Matlock.
Because usually if a kid gets, misses weight, they have a alternate that fills in. Now, if that alternate that is supposed to be there is not here, doesn't show up, then what they've done in the past is they throw the 3 other alternates in a hat and just kind of do a random draw. So I don't know why this is empty.
10-6. Fleet from Stillman Valley won by decision.
Can't believe somebody didn't bring an alternate.
Right. I mean, how would you not know that?
Won by a fall in 47 seconds. Biddle from Belleville Baltov with a fall in 47 seconds. Bradley Wilsey from Byron won by a fall in 1 minute 37 seconds.
Mat number 5.
From Byron with a fall in 1:37.
Sam Durfee of Stillman Valley wrestling Fathering of Plano.
Won by a fall in 3:41.
Durfee has a half in.
Anthony Ring from Mercer won with a major decision.
I don't know if he's gonna. He does get back points there in the second period.
With a major decision, 14-1.
Durfee wrestling Farthing of Plano.
Right.
He's leading 3-0 going into the third period. Yeah, we've got the Holstein leading 8-2 now over Cameron White of Bowen, Chicago Bowen.
6 at 152 pounds, Brock Barnhill.
We've got 8-4
Curtis Van Winkle.
as White gets the reversal with 20 seconds left to go. I think Hoselton's going to hang on to that lead there, though. If something crazy happens. Mat 5, the third period's just getting underway there. Durfee of Stillman Valley leads 3-0 over Farthing of Plano.
Jared Cole of Erie against Shaw from Harper are going right now with Cole leading 2-0, leading on mat 6.
Here are the results.
Hey, Erie got a handful of kids down this weekend.
Who did Erie? A couple, 3.
Yeah.
Cody Minnick from Coal City, winner with a tech fall in 3:24. Minnick from Coal City with a tech fall in 3:24. Logan Nisley from Monticello with a decision 7-4. Nisley from Monticello with a decision 7-4. Cooper Secker from Freeburg with a decision 7-2. Secker from Freeburg with a decision 7-2. Hunter Spingle from Sherrard won with a fall in 109. Spengler from Sherrard with a fall in 109. Trey Hill from Petersburg.
Mat number 1 has Will Kleinert of Clifton Central in the lead 7-0 over Dylan Chambers of Murfreesboro.
Dylan Swift from Dakota.
Minute 13 left to go there in that
10-2. Swift
match.
Dakota with a major decision 10-2.
Match just getting underway on mat number 2 is Grady Todd of Erie wrestling Peyton Smith of Benton.
Tech fall 18-2.
No score there as of yet. Zach Lorick leads 4-2 on mat number 3 over Dominic Marchetti of Oregon.
Won by decision 7-0. Womack from Vandalia with a decision 7-0.
Marchetti and Cole I think they wrestled twice last weekend with Marchetti beating Cole.
Correct.
Erie in the quarters.
In the quarters.
And then Cole came back and beat him for 3rd and 4th, I believe.
Yes.
It's one of those things. You just start out slow and something catches you, and the next thing you know, you're playing catch up the rest of the day. You
right.
go to the wrestlebacks and kind of slug your way through. As we like to say, just move to the right.
Yep.
Just move to the right.
Match comes to an end on mat number 5. Sam Durfee of Stillman Valley, the freshman, picks up a 4-0 decision over the senior from Plano, Jonathan Farthing, so he'll advance in the championship round.
132-pound result. Tanner Coleman from Peoria Heights, winner with a tech fall in 4:10. Coleman from Peoria Heights with a tech fall in 4:10. Jared Foyles from Roxana with a major decision 16-3. Foyles from Roxana with a major decision 16-3. Max Fritz from Mount Olive with a fall in 3:04. Fritz from Mount Olive with a fall in 3:04. Andrew Winger from Dakota with a decision 6-3. Winger from Dakota with a decision 6-3. Jared Brondingo from Belleville with a fall in 56 seconds. Brondingo from Belleville with a fall in 56 seconds. Drew Book from Herscher with a decision 3-0. Book from Herscher with a decision 3-0.
Bishop McNamara.
Rayvon Valentine from Lena with a decision.
Jared Cole of Erie picks up a 15-0 tech fall over Taylor Shaw of Chicago Harper, so he'll move on in advance.
Jerzak from Coal City with a fall in 5:31.
Hey, did you hear it? What?
Back on mat number 5 at 152 pounds. Greg Dakota, Jamie Smith, Monticello, mat 5. On mat number 1 at 152 pounds. Nick Pretto,
Match just getting underway. Mat number 1 is going to be Griffin Meeker of St. Joe Ogden versus Nick Goberville of Peatone.
Zach Tomac,
Meeker a 45-0 sophomore.
And Meeker leading 2-0 right now.
I don't know.
Mat 2, we have Todd trailing from Erie 2-0 to Peyton Smith from Benton. It's now 4-1 on mat 1 with Meeker leading. Got a 6-2 match going on mat 3 with
Marchetti of Oregon.
Trailing
of
Lorick.
Lorick of McNamara.
I think I remember watching Lorick wrestle when he was a freshman at 106.
You're right.
I don't think I remember watching him wrestle last year, but I remember watching him when he was a sophomore or a freshman. You got Yoakum of Toledo leading 5-3 over Bergstall. Looks like that match just finished.
Kenny Abatua, the junior from Stillman Valley, is on the mat now on mat number 4, wrestling Zach Glacioli of East Alton, Wood River.
Kenny's kind of a favorite of mine, one of my favorites. Extreme Boy.
Now, is there another?
Yes, 6th grade. In the club, Austin Abatua.
He just won't stop.
He's the last one.
Okay.
He's the last one. Looks a whole lot like Kenny.
Okay.
Got a 3-2 match going on mat 5 with Brown leading over Finley of Shelbyville. Looks like a blood time on mat 6, where we have Barnhill of Auburn against Van Winkle of Aledo, Mercer County. It's a 9-1 score with Meeker comfortably in the lead. That's impressive. 45-0 sophomore at 152.
Match comes to an end on 3, 6-2 in favor of Lorick over Marchetti. Yeah.
Got Kenny Abatua about ready to wrap it up here. He's got his opponent on his back with about 30 seconds left to go. He's explosive. When he gets in, he's explosive. Oh, he's off his back. We've got a 5-0 lead for Kenny. Abatua from Stillman Valley over Zach Brazili of Wood River. We've started the match again on mat 6 to 0-0 score starting the second period. That's between Barnhill of Auburn and Van Winkle of Mercer County. Mat 3 just underway. It's a 0-0 score between Riley Beard of IVC, the return back to single A, IVC.
Yep.
And Carter of Sparta.
Spent a couple years up there in 2A.
I remember watching Riley Beard a few years ago, too, when he was in single A. As a freshman, I think, at the time. He's sure gotten a lot bigger. Still likes to throw. Got a 6-4 match going on right now with Bowen.
Jeremy Bowen of Camp Point
leading Finley of Shelbyville.
They're going to start the third period. Finley's going to choose down. You can hear Jeremy's grandpa right behind us.
Oh, yeah. On mat 1. Oh, we still have Todd trailing Smith of Benton. Todd from Erie trailing 5-1.
No, I think they... Oh, yep, that's on mat 2.
On mat 1, we got Pareto of Wilmington against Weiglin of Knoxville. We're flying right through this round, Mike.
We are, but don't forget, we still got 126 to go.
Sooner or later. Maybe we'll get it after the 3A.
That could be. I hope not.
Yeah, me too.
I've got a wrestler in 126. I don't want to be here that late.
We're at a 1-0 right now on mat 6 with Van Winkle leading from Mercer County over Barnhill.
160 pounds, Ian Eicher, Melrose Park, Brandon Ellsbury, Byron, mat 3.
8-6 on mat number 5 in favor of Jared Finley of Shelbyville over Jeremy Bowen.
Looks like we've got blood time over on mat 2. They've got 9 seconds left to go there with Smith of Benton leading over Grady Todd of Erie. 9 seconds left to go.
Now I noticed on everything to do with Erie in the program and on here, it just says Erie. There's no OP at the end. Did they drop the co-op?
No.
No? Okay.
And I know that I live close to there, so I know they haven't dropped the co-op yet. They just don't put the profits down on there. Got a 2-1 match going on mat 3 between Hudson of Shelbyville against Carter of Gibson City, with Hudson leading 2-1. Shelbyville's got quite a few kids here.
Now, as you know, well, you may not know, but we've got a rule. Anytime a Falcon gets on the mat, you got to say all the names.
Gibson City, Melvin Sibley,
Fisher. They don't throw the Fisher on there.
How can I forget the Fisher Bunnies?
The Fisher Bunnies.
The Fisher Bunnies. That's quite a co-op.
Yeah, it is.
I think they're all schools of about 50 kids, though.
Yep.
Abatua leading on mat 4, 7-1 right now over Rizzoli of Wood River.
Attention wrestlers, weight checks will occur between 7 and 8 o'clock.
Takedown for Finley widens the lead 10-7, gives an escape 10-8. That's going to be the final there.
This evening.
So that match is over. We won't have to listen to Grandpa behind us anymore.
Well, he's on the right end of the decision.
Great.
So Shelbyville had quite a few entries along these middleweights. Abatua is spurting his lead 9-1 right now in the 3rd period.
He had Lasoli on his back there at the start of the 1st period. And as I say that, he gets a cradle locked up, but referee stops it for some reason.
Mike, I just got a text from my wife.
Uh-oh.
Did Nolan win? I missed the match.
No.
I'll have to text her and let her know that they moved 126 to the end.
The Harvard Wrestling Club Facebook page just had an update. I don't know where they're getting their information, but it could be right. It says the 126-pound weight class has been delayed and will be wrestled after the 285 class.
There you go.
Still don't know why, though, but
Greg Krulis from Dakota on mat 5 against Jamie Smith of Monticello. He goes ahead right out of the gate 2-0. I don't know if they gave him back points on that or not. It didn't look like they did.
Abatua picks up a 10-1 major over Zach Lasali over East Alton Wood River. Then forgets to have his hand raised. Referee had to pull him back.
From Seneca, winner by decision, 9-7. Freeze from Seneca, winner by decision, 9-7. Josh Larson from Byron, winner by decision, 4-1. Larson from Byron with a decision, 4-1. Drew Moselton from Fairbury with a decision, 8-4.
Jake Wigan of Knoxville leading Nick Preto of Wilmington by a score of 3-2. They just started the 3rd period there.
From Dakota, winner by decision, 8-4. Olson.
It's 2-0 lead for Paul Garcia of Prairie Central.
Over just win by fall on mat 5.
Winner by decision, 7-2.
That gets that in the 1st period.
St. Joseph, winner by decision, 7-2. Amir Shalabai from Chicago with a tech fall in 4 minutes and 30 seconds. Shalabai from Chicago with a tech fall in 4 minutes and 30 seconds. Peyton Smith from Benton, winner by decision, 7-2. Smith from Benton, winner by decision,
kind of chuckle, Mike, and I'm sure you've read them too, the predictions
Sure.
that folks put on Matt Man.
Yep.
I always kind of chuckle watching the predictions. Some of them are better than others. It's just interesting. You can see that a lot of people's favorites come out in those.
See a lot of the homers.
Oh, yeah.
Here are the results at 145 pounds. Results at 145.
And that's okay. I mean, that's what the message boards are for. You know, start discussions like that.
46 seconds. Wolf from Dakota.
Some of them are a little more interesting than others.
Oh, absolutely.
Will Kleiner from Clifton with a major decision, 9-0. Kleiner from Clifton with a major decision, 9-0. Blaine Yoko from Toledo, winner by decision, 6-2. Yoko from Toledo with a decision, 6-2. Zach Lorick from Kankakee, winner by decision, 6-2. Lorick from Kankakee, winner by decision, 6-2. Riley Beard from Chillicothe.
It's 3-0 in favor of Paul Garcia of Prairie Central in the second period. Jonathan Huggins of Chicago Hope Academy just had an over-under tossed him to his back, but Garcia got around on it pretty quick, so no back points, but he did get the takedown, so it's 3-2.
Jared Cole from Erie with a tech fall in 2:56. Cole from Erie with a tech fall in 2:56. Jared Finley from Shelbyville.
Jared Packer of Dakota up on mat number 5 right now, leads 2-0 over Adam Farrell of Westmont.
It's kind of fun. I get a chance to, well, we both do get a chance to see a lot of kids we don't get to see all year long.
Right.
The 126-pound wrestler.
We've got on mat 4,
Please report to the
Kalkbrenner from Lena against Fox of Shelbyville. Scores 2-1 in favor of Fox from Shelbyville.
Okay, they just called either the wrestler or a representative of 126-pound wrestlers to report to the table. So
they're going to talk about, I think, how they're going to shake it out. Like you said, you looked at the bracket and we had a bye in the bracket.
Right.
So either they found an alternate or somebody showed up, or they're going to discuss on as to how they're going to handle that situation. I would assume, just in the fact that I don't think I've ever seen a bye at the state tournament.
No. And I don't think they want to see that.
No.
But we'll see.
Got Packer leading over Farrell of Westmont. Packer of Dakota leading 2-0 on mat 5. Got an 8-3 score on mat 6 with Tomac from Plano leading Shelton of Fidian. Tomac wrestled one of the Ellsbury boys from Byron last year. He's pretty tough. He's a pretty tough kid. Like the tilts.
Yep.
He'll get your arm under and punish you for it. Still a 2-1 match with Kalkbrenner trailing Fox from Shelbyville. On mat 1, you've got Sosa and Reiner. Reiner of Sherrard, Sosa of Bowen. Just getting started. Well, the first period still 0-0. Got a 7-3 match right now on mat 2. Garcia of Fairbury leading Huggins of Chicago Hope Academy. Eckert leading Ellsbury right now 2-0.
All right.
And now we're flying blind.
Track wrestling just shut down on us.
Yes.
Okay, it's in charge of track sitting over to our right. Gene Lee's eating popcorn. I wonder if that has anything to do with
He
it.
probably dropped popcorn on his keyboard. It's a 4-0 lead now for Packer from Dakota over Farrell of Westmont on mat 5. 3-1 lead now for Fox of Shelbyville over Kalkbrenner. Second period underway with Ellsbury trailing 2-0 against Eckert of Walther Lutheran. Good job by Ellsbury to stay on his feet, get the stalling call. 16-4 match. That's a final on mat 6. That's Tomac leading or winning that match on mat 6, 18-4 over Shelton of Oakwood.
Okay, the meeting with the 126 pounders is broken up, so let's see if we can figure out what's going on.
Are they going to flow right into this 2A matches, or are we going to have a short?
No, they'll, depending on the time, they may just.
Ellsbury trailing 4-2 in the second period now. And that's against, flipping pages here, Ellsbury is trailing to Eckert of Walther Lutheran. Or Walther Lutheran Christian, 4-2. On mat 2, we've got Kessler of Auburn and Winter of Clinton. Winter of Clinton is leading 2-0. Sosa ahead 4-1 over Reiner of Sherrard. Sosa from Bowen ahead. Right now it's 4-3. Check that on mat 1. Sosa leading 4-3. Packer leading 8-0 on mat 5. That match is wrapping up. Six to 2 now, starting the third period. Ellsbury trailing Eckert of Walther Lutheran. Starting the third period, 4-3 lead for Sosa over Reiner of Sherrard. Winter leading 2-0 over Kessler of Auburn. Winter from Clinton. Eckert leading 6-2 over Ellsbury of Byron. Eckert from Walther Lutheran. Cockbrenner trailing 5-3. Cockbrenner, Lena Winslow trailing Fox from Shelbyville 5-3 with about a minute left in the third. Packer now leading. Well, that match is finished. He was an 11-0 winner. Got McKinley of El Paso wrestling another Brunigal, another freshman from Althoff, leading 7-0. I think we've got you up to date here. We do have Keller of Morrison trailing Hawkins of Wilmington 2-1, starting on mat 5. That's on mat 5. Now it's 4-1. Mat 3 Eckert goes up 9-2 over Ellsbury. That's Brandon Ellsbury from Byron, not his older brother Jake Ellsbury, who'll be coming up in the next weight class.
Definitely had to do with that bye. They had to make a change, so that's why they're going to wrestle it at the end here. So let's see what the change is, if they've updated. There we go.
No bye anymore.
No bye. It's going to be TJ Jezik of Coal City, a 16 and 15 freshman that has the fortunate opportunity to wrestle Will Lucy.
38-0 junior, is that what it says?
Yep. And that's the only thing that's changed there. So 126 will be wrestled at the end of 285.
On deck at mat number 4, 170 pounds, Elon Sims
We've got a 6-4 match on mat 1 now. Between Sosa leading 6-4 over Reiner of Sherrard, 6-1, or I'm sorry, 6-4.
Fairbury, Perry Central, Jacob Ellsbury, Byron, at 3.
Here are the results at 152 pounds. 152-pound results. Griffin Meeker from St. Joseph with a tech fall in 324. Meeker from St. Joseph with a tech fall in 324. Kenny Abatua from Stillman Valley with a major decision, 10-1. Abatua from Stillman Valley with a major decision, 10-1. Curtis Van Winkle from Aledo with a decision, 3-1. Van Winkle from Aledo with a decision, 3-1. Paul Garcia from Fairbury with a decision, 7-3. Garcia from Fairbury with a decision 7-3. Greg Krulis from Dakota with a fall in 138. Krulis from Dakota.
Carver James,
In 138.
number 1 ranked wrestler, stepping on the mat on mat number 1. Wrestling Chase Ward of Illini Bluffs.
Winner by decision 5-3. Zach Tomac from Plano. Winner with a major decision 18-4. Tomac from Plano with a major decision 18-4. Wyatt Fox from Shelbyville. Winner by decision 5-3. Fox from Shelbyville. Winner by decision 5-3.
I know that we've got some matches to get through here, Mike, but how do you feel about the Bator and James match? If they both make it.
If they make it to the finals, which I have a good feeling they both will. That's, I think, going to be the match of the tournament, really.
I think it's going to be a fun match to watch. Both of them defending state champs. Bator state champ last year at was it 170? I believe.
170, yep.
And Carver James moving up from 52.
52, yep.
I think he walks around at 170.
You're absolutely right.
I don't think he cuts a pound.
No.
And a chicken wing put in.
From Dakota?
We've got a 3-2 lead for Winter over Kessler of Auburn on mat 2. 3-0 lead going into the third. About 30 seconds left. We've got a 0-0 match going on mat 3 between Silva, Mantino, and Burton of Monticello.
Joe Friboru.
I don't know what's going on.
At 6.
Got the big boys rolling out now, Mike. It's Pranka on mat 6. Pranka against Duncan Terry of Normal. Again, I know a few of the Princeton boys. I know Coach Amy fairly well. He's good enough to let my son come over and wrestle with the club every now and again, so he has fun over there. It's 15-4 right now on mat 5 with Hawkins of Wilmington comfortably in the lead over Keller from Morrison. Got a 6-1 match on mat 4 with Kaufman of Fairbury in the lead over Barnes of Murfreesboro.
Jacob Franklin, Gibson City, Melvin Sibley, Maurice Piano, Chicago Baldwin.
No score yet on mat 6. 0-0 with Pranka and Terry. Duncan Terry of Normal. Drew Pranka of Princeton. Carver James leading on mat 1, 4-0 over Chase Ward of Glassford, Illini Bluffs. On mat 2, just underway in the first period, we've got Joe Mann of Wilmington and Evan Patterson of Auburn. 0-0 score there. Mat 3, we're looking at a 2-1 score. 2-1 in favor of Burton of Monticello over Silva of Mantino. Mat 4, we've got a 6-1 score with Kaufman of Fairbury leading over Barnes of Murfreesboro.
Austin Renshaw, Mercer, Timothy Bell, Chicago Military Academy.
Starting to see a lot of these Chicago teams.
Smaller prep schools.
Right.
Yeah. In the last couple of years, I think it started with Chicago Hope.
Chicago Hope Academy, yep. Now we're seeing Chicago Military Academy, and
it's only good for wrestling.
Yeah, oh, absolutely.
We were talking, somebody was asking me about the possibility of raising the dual meets and the tournaments.
Yeah.
In a year or maybe two, I don't know. Somebody asked me what my opinion was, and as far as I'm concerned, more is better.
Absolutely.
Polowitz of Lyle and Stanton of Murfreesboro, with Murfreesboro leading the match right now. Stanton of Murfreesboro leading the match 4-1 on mat 5. Got a 0-0 score on mat 6 between Pranka and Terry of Normal, Pranka of Princeton. Got an 11-1 match on mat 4 with Kaufman leading for Fairbury over Barnes of Murfreesboro. 2-1 match starting the third period with Burton of Monticello leading Silva of Mantino. Mat 2, it's a 4-2 match right now with Patterson of Auburn leading over Mann of Wilmington. James out in front in the third period with an 8-0 lead over Ward of Alina Bluff. A 7-1 score now with Stanton of Murfreesboro leading. And he's going to add to that lead.
Pranka and Terry still tied up at zeros. Make that 1-0 now in favor.
Did he get an escape, or did they give him a?
I'm not sure what happened.
Was it a stalling and gave 1 point? I'm not quite sure there. Because it doesn't appear to me that Pranka's given up any advantage yet.
Normal you and 1.
There's your one escape. It must have been stalling.
It must have been, yeah.
Boy, it's tough. That'll drive a coach nuts. The 1 point escape and about 2 seconds left.
Absolutely.
In the period. A lot less stress sitting up here, Mike.
Oh, yeah. I got to do it both, though, this year.
Carver James a winner on mat 1. I think the final was 10-0. No surprise there. James heading to the University of Illinois next year.
Correct.
At mat number 1 at 182 pounds.
As we're sitting right here. The coaching staff reserved. I see Coach Heffernan's up there. I think they're going to be heading to the national duels here.
Yes.
This weekend.
Yes.
Face off with Missouri right away.
Is it Missouri?
It is.
I know that Delgado's got a tough one right out of the gate.
Yes.
Jesse Delgado, the two-time defending national champ from University of Illinois. Got a 14-4 score. It looks like it's going to wrap up there on mat 4 with Kaufman from Fairbury moving on. That he just picked up 2 more points, so that's final 16-4 over Barnes of Murfreesboro. We've got a Stanton of Murfreesboro in a comfortable lead right now on mat 5, 12-1 over Polowitz of Lyle. Mat 1, Batorn has his opponent McGuire on his back from Lawrenceville in the first period, and that's going to be a final with Batorn winner by fall. Made short work of that match.
He did. He looks really good.
Yes. He's another one that's tough with the tilts. If you let him get your arms underneath you, he'll tilt you to death.
Right.
We've got an 8-6 match going on right now, with Man of Wilmington leading Patterson of Auburn in the third period. A 0-0 match right now with Jake Ellsbury from Byron with Schiller of Fairbury on mat 3. Of course, you know where I'm rooting there, Mike.
Yeah, definitely.
He's the older brother to Brandon, who just wrestled.
There's another one, correct? 8th grader?
No, 7th
grader.
A 230-pound 7th grader.
We were talking about that last weekend.
Major decision, 13-1.
A little guy.
Georgie Sosa from Chicago. Winner with a decision.
You know, funny story. I've coached 4 of the boys now.
Okay.
Well, 5 of them. I've coached all 5 of them at one point or another in their career. The 2 older brothers who now play football at Cole College. The oldest, Dustin, started as a freshman as a 106-pounder.
Okay.
And now weighs 230.
Okay.
Outside linebacker for Cole College. Nick, who wrestles heavyweight at Cole College now, started his high school career at 119.
Okay.
Jake and Brandon both came in right around 130, and now they have Tyler, who's a 7th grader, at 230 pounds. Of course, if you've met their dad, Mike, who's 6'3", 6'4", about 300.
Yep.
Big guy, not heavy, just looks
big.
like, I call him the Big Bear.
Yep.
Nick Kaufman from Fairbury. Winner with a major decision.
I'm going to get yelled at for talking about Byron too much, Mike.
Probably, but oh well.
Fairbury with a major decision, 16-4.
On mat 4, we've got a 2-0 match going on right now with Ethan Kane of Polo leading over Sims of Tremont.
With a major decision, 15.
Ethan Kane wrestles in Polo, but he wrestles a lot of our fellas over at Alpha.
Okay.
Alpha Academy in Rockford.
Yep.
Little shout out there. We've got a 14-1 winner on mat 5. That's Stanton of Murfreesboro, 14-1 winner.
Over Polowitz of Lyle.
Right.
Number 2 at 195 pounds. Austin Shute, Erie, Caleb Clove, Shelbyville. At 2, number 5.
Got a 0-0 match on mat 3 with Ellsbury of Byron and Schiller of Fairbury.
Sorry, Ricky, I meant to. You're good.
2-0 match going on right now on mat 2 with Pano of Chicago Bowen leading over Franklin of Gibson City. Melvin Sibley Fisher. Mat 1. Another Byron entry. Danny Faulkner leading 4-0 over Rice of Monticello. Boy, Faulkner's had a good year. Up 6-0 now. Danny Faulkner is. 0-0 match right now on mat 3 with Schiller and Ellsbury of Byron. Schiller of Prairie Central.
Both guys have 10 losses.
Sims leading 5-2 over Ethan Kane on mat 4. They've got an injury timeout right now. It's a 2-0 match on mat 5 with Renshaw of Herscher leading Bell of Chicago Military. For Morlou of Mooseheart, I'm sorry, trailing 13-1 to Colton Reed of Tolono, Unity. Looks like Danny Faulkner over on mat 1 turning Rice of Monticello. He's leading 6-0.
It's right in front of us. He's sitting right on the microphone. I'll turn it down. It's fine.
got a tough kid too in the 40s. Oh, you can hear me?
Keep going. There you go.
Really?
Set it out.
That's
Set
not
it
good,
out.
coach. No, I won't. You don't know me if I did.
All right. We got a 6-0 lead for Danny Faulkner over on mat 1 from Byron. Danny Faulkner leading Maurice Rice of Monticello. Got a tight one, 5-3.
I don't know what keeps happening here.
We keep losing our screen here for track. 5-3. Pano of Bowen leading 5-4 now in the first period still. Over Franklin of Gibson City. It's a 1-0 match on mat 3 with Ellsbury trailing Schiller of Fairbury 1-0. With about a minute and a half left in the third period. Mat 4, we've got a 7-2 match with Sims of Tremont leading Kane of Polo. Stalling called on Schiller of Fairbury. Renshaw of Herscher leading 4-0 over Bell of Chicago Military. And Allboyd Jr. from Chicago Uplift wrestling against St. Armor of El Paso. No score there in that match yet. All right, apologize. 2-1.
In favor of St. Armor.
Yeah.
Yep.
Danny Faulkner comfortably in the lead now, 11-0 in the third period.
Ellsbury's got a minute to get out. He's down 1-0.
I can see his dad telling him, keep your arms up. He's trying to get your arms trapped underneath. Until you do it, and you've done it, Mike, it's not a lot of fun coaching your son.
And
he's going to get a stalling.
Yeah.
Well, they've already hit him once.
Let's go.
He doesn't look as though he's trying to improve a whole lot over there.
Jake just kind of looked over at the clock, so
stalemate. It's probably the right call there. Next one will probably warrant stalling, but you really got to get to your feet and press that issue a little bit with the official.
Mauricio Pano of Bowen just went for a ride. Franklin of Gibson City, Melvin Sibley Fisher just picked him up and right to his back at a half, and it went from 5-5 to 10-5 just like that. Meanwhile, Ellsbury's got 15 seconds now to get the escape. Sam Schuyler of Perry Central.
This could warrant that stalling here if he stays here.
It could. Right there on the edge to see if he can get his leg out to get the reversal. 4 seconds.
Nope.
Not going to be able to do it.
There's your winner, 1-0 from Fairbury. Schiller, winner 1-0 over Ellsbury. Or Schuler, I apologize, Schuler of Prairie Central. All right. Danny Faulkner, a winner from Byron.
There you go. Set that out.
At 182.
Good job.
Over Rice of Monticello.
Injury time over on 2. Pano of Chicago Bowen down. Trainer's looking at him.
That match took a quick turn real quick.
Very quickly, yeah. Like I said, it was that lifted him straight up in the air and brought him down right into a half.
On mat 4, it's 9-7 in favor of Sims of Tremont over Kane of Polo. That match tightened up real quick too. It was lead was a little wider than that a minute ago, and Kane closed the gap a little bit. Mat 3, we have Kozlarek of Coal City against Noel of Bismarck. I butchered his name up at the pit too. Kozlerick.
Yeah, we'll go with that.
I apologize if to his fans and his family if I'm butchering his name up. We've got Peyton Lodi from Orion up against Stewart of Vandalia on mat 1. Got a 12-5 score now in favor of Franklin of Gibson City. Melvin Sibley Fisher over Pano of Chicago Bowen. 9-7 lead for Sims of Tremont over Ethan Kane. Ladd of IVC trailing. No, he's not trailing. Yeah, he's trailing right now. Ruffino of Piatone.
Yeah, quick takedown there.
And St. Elmore leading 8-2 over O'Boyd of Chicago Uplift.
Excuse me, John.
Pano is in a rough way now.
Yeah, Franklin has him on his back. Looks pretty tight there. Plenty of time looking for the fall, and he gets it. That's over on mat number 2.
Got a 9-8 match now with 9 seconds left to go. Kane losing right now, or Kane losing to Sims right now, 9-8 with about 9 seconds left to go. A lot of timeouts in that match. Must have some blood going.
Kane is, no, I was gonna say Kane's down, but they're on their feet.
4-2 right now on mat 3 with Kozlerick leading 4-2 over Noel of Bismarck. Now up, Shoup of Erie against Chloe. Kind of hard to read that.
Chloe
of Shelbyville on mat 2 now underway. Ruffino of Piatone takes a 4-0 lead over Ladd of IVC on mat 5. We've got no score right now with Milzer of Monmouth against Rickens of Plano on mat 6.
Match comes to an end on 4. Nayland Sims of Tremont hangs on to win 9-8. Over Ethan Kane of Polo.
Second period's no score on mat 1 between Lodi of Orion and Stewart of Vandalia. No score in the first period. Shoup of Erie and Chloe of Shelbyville. 6-2 lead right now for Kozlerick of Coal City over Noel of Bismarck. A 0-0 score just underway on mat 4 with Weeks of Mercer County against Duckett of Shelbyville.
Sorry.
4-1 lead for Ruffino of Piatone over Ladd of IBC. Got a 2-0 lead for Milzer of Monmouth over Ricketts of Plano.
170-pound results. Carver James from Dakota, winner with a fall in 5:09. James from Dakota with a fall in 5:09. Jacob Burton from Monticello with a decision 4-3. Burton from Monticello with a decision 4-3. Joe Mann from Wilmington, winner by decision 11-8.
No score over on mat number 1 as they enter the third period. Peyton Lote of Orion and Jake Stewart of Vandalia.
Terry from Normal, winner by decision 2-0. Patrick Stanton from Murfreesboro, winner by decision, major decision 14-1. Stanton from Murfreesboro, winner with a major decision 14-1. Nolan Sims from
Meanwhile, on mat number 5, we're in the third period there. It's 4-1 in favor of Tom Ruffiano of Piatone.
Just tightened up.
And as I say that, Ladd gets a tilt, gets 2 points, so it's 4-3 now.
Looks like he's going to rack up another one here, Mike.
He's trying. Gets him over. Referee
points.
counts 1. That's all he gets.
Got a 1-0 match over on mat 1 now with Stewart of Vandalia getting an escape in the third period, leading 1-0 over Ludi of Oregon. Austin Shupaviri leading 3-0 now in the second period over Chloe of Shelbyville. Kozlerick comfortably leading 9-2 in the third period over Noel of Bismarck.
Ladd did get back points, 6-4 now. It's going to get 2 more, so it's going to be 8-4. Just keeps racking him up with that tilt. Now he's got a half.
He's in trouble here.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he's going to get the fall there. Oh. Going to be potential. 3 back points for Ladd. And then 1 for the illegal move. So it's going to be 10-4 now.
I think Ladd was trailing going into the period.
Yes, he was. He was down 4-1.
Got a 2-1 match right now on mat 4 with Duckett from Shelbyville leading Weeks of Mercer County 2-1. Kozlerick takes the win 10-2 on mat 3.
Ruffiano's going to get the reversal. Makes it 10-6. And he's just going to run out of time. So Jordan Ladd will advance the championship round.
Well, we've got a 2-1 match tightened up over on mat 1.
I'm going to keep my eyes on mat number 5 here.
Oh, one of your fellas.
Going to have Harvard Zach Martin at 195 going up against Dehan Mulrooney of Murfreesboro.
Milser Monmouth leading 5-1 over Ricketts of Plano on mat 6. On mat 1, we've got Alberstadt of Duran against Baker of Monticello just underway. Shoup comfortably leading the third period and riding, leading 5-0 on mat 2 against Chloe of Shelbyville. Mat 3 in the first period, leading 2-0. Take that back 2-1. That's Berman of Wilmington, Geester of Herscher. Berman leading 2-1 over Geester of Herscher in the first period. Got a 2-2 tie on mat 4. That's between Weeks, that match between Weeks of Mercer County and Duckett of Shelbyville. We've got a 2-0 lead for Martin of Harvard over Mulroney of Murfreesboro. A 5-1 lead. Looking to turn him. Milser of Monmouth leading 5-1 over Ricketts of Plano. Baker leading now on mat 1, 2-0 over Alberstadt of Duran, 2-0. Is your winner, Shoup of Erie, winner on mat 2. If you folks could see what I'm looking at, my broadcast partner going through the moves with the wrestler on the mat.
Sorry. This is one of those guys where I practice with every day, so I know what the moves are. They feel like.
Oh yeah. Berman of Wilmington leading 2-1 over Geester of Herscher on mat 3. 3-2 lead on mat 4 for Duckett of Shelbyville over Weeks of Mercer County. It's a 5-0 lead for Martin of Harvard over Mulroney of Murfreesboro. Milzer comfortably in the lead 5-1. That's the final, 5-1 final on mat 6. Got a 4-1 lead right now then for Baker from Monticello over Ian Alberstadt of Duran, 4-1 on mat 1. 2 more back points. Now Martin leads 7-0 on mat 5 starting the second period. 3-3 tied up on mat 4 with Weeks and Duckett. That match all knotted up 3-3 in the third period and on their feet. It's now 4-2 on mat 1. Alberstadt gets an escape, tightens it up a little bit. Bradley of Vandalia, Appleman of Amboy on mat 2. And that's a 2-1 score in favor of Bradley of Vandalia.
Make it 2-1 now. Appleman gets the escape.
Got a 6-4 match now over on mat 1 with Baker still in the lead over Alberstadt of Duran. 6-3 match right now in favor of Berman of Wilmington over Geester of Herscher on mat 3. In overtime on mat 4, Weeks and Duckett knotted up 3-3 in overtime.
Duckett in on a single now, see if he can finish at the edge. Weeks is going to pull him out of bounds. 24 seconds left to go in the first round of overtime.
I believe if it gets down to it, I believe that Duckett scored first. So if it gets to that, we'll talk about that more, folks, if we get to that point in the overtime. Martin comfortably in lead 7-0 from Harvard on mat 5. Got a 2-1 match with Kibler of St. Joe's over. Wow, that's a tough one too. I don't want to butcher that one up from Carroll.
Where are we at?
Parker to Seja.
Oh, yeah.
Of Coal City. 6-5 now on mat 1. Alberstadt tightening the matchup, still trailing Baker of Monticello 6-5. Martin's having his way here. Looking pretty strong. Have we started now the second period in overtime? Now they'll go to 2 30-second alternating periods that they have to continue to wrestle in.
Weeks started down.
Yes, got the escape, now leading 4-3. He'll have the chance now in the third period, Duckett will, to start on bottom and tie the match up. Then we go to that all-important ride me
coin
or
flip,
get out.
Yep.
It's not a coin flip.
Not a coin flip. The
first guy that scores gets their choice.
Used to be a coin flip.
Yes. Looks like Martin's on his way to finishing this match up. He's got Mulroney in a little bit of trouble here. There's your one. That was an awful easy escape there.
Yeah, that was way too quick. 20 seconds now left to go in that overtime.
I'd feel pretty good if I was in Mulroney's, or not Mulroney's, I'm sorry, Duckett's spot here if I was the guy that scored
definitely.
first.
Choose down. And
I think he got away in about 3 seconds there. Alberstadt is tied now 7-7 over on mat 1 with Baker of Monticello. Got a 4-2 lead for Bradley of Vandalia over Appleman. And here we go.
Duckett's going to choose down.
It's the 30-second get out or ride me. Whoever scores here, the match is over. If Duckett is successful at escaping, he would win. If Weeks rides him out for 30 seconds, he would win. Drops down on a leg. And there's your one escape. That's going to do it. Duckett, winner in overtime.
I think that's got to be our first overtime.
First one I've seen.
From El Paso to the head table, please. School representative from El Paso to the head table, please.
Martin of Harvard's up 12-0 now in the third period over Mulroney of Murfreesboro. Got a final over on mat 6. Keebler winning. I think it's 8-1.
8-1, yep. Over Cesar. Or however we're going to say it. Cesar.
Kyle Davis, Wilmington, Noah Bridgewater, Orion, at forward. On deck on mat number 6 at 220 pounds. Zach Shoulders, Old East Richland.
Well, we have Silby up on mat 4. This is Ross Silby from Byron against Drew Crawford of Mantino.
Wearing a shirt.
He, as you saw last week, or maybe you didn't.
I didn't, but I heard he got
in the
injured.
Finals, yeah, he
Okay.
pulled something in his chest or his ribs or something along those lines. Tough kid though. He'll battle through it. Top ranked Ross Silby right now at 220. Brother of ex-state champion Reed Silby.
Still playing football at Iowa?
He is.
Okay.
He is. Looks like Alberstadt pulls out a win, 10-9 over on mat 1. A 7-3 score on mat 2 with Bradley in the lead from Vandalia over Appleman of Amboy. Silby leading 2-0 in the first period here. We've got a 12-0 score with Martin beating Mulroney. We've got Berman leading 8-7 over Giesner of Herscher. Berman of Wilmington. We've got a fall on mat 6. Frost of Coal City, a fall over Nelson of Mercer County.
Franklin from Gibson City with a fall at 5:27. Austin Renshaw from Herscher with a fall at 4:43. Renshaw from Herscher with a fall at 4:43.
Zach Martin picks up the 12-0 major win on mat number 5 for Harvard.
Decision 11-0. Falconer from Byron with a major decision 11-0. Riley Kosleric from Coal City, winner with a major decision 10-2. Kosleric from Coal City, winner with a major decision 10-2. Lucas Duckett from Shelbyville, winner with a ultimate.
Couple new matches stepping on the match now.
Duckett from Shelbyville.
Mat number 5, it's going to be Francisco Ariano of Rock Falls going up against Braden Peacock of Chicago Bowen.
2-1.
And then on 6, we're going to have Zach Shoulders of East Richland going up against Tristan Reeves of El Paso Gridley. Silby picks up a...
It's end of the period.
Oh, end of the period. It looked like he had a fall there. Silby leads 5-0 to start the second period over against Drew Crawford of Mantino.
At 6. On deck on mat number 5, Packard Otto, Normal University.
Silby extends his lead in the starting second period 5-0. Got a 2-0 lead on mat 6. Peacock of Bowen against Ariano of Rock Falls. And Peacock's got him in a world of trouble here on his
Yes,
back.
he does. And he gets the fall.
Gets the fall. Winner by fall, Peacock. Bowen of Chicago Bowen.
Here are the results at 195 pounds. 195-pound results. Austin
Moving right along here, going to be heading to 285.
545. Shoot from Erie.
And then
Ball in 545.
126.
From Chillicothe. Winner by decision 10-6.
And then after that, we'll roll right into Class 2A wrestling,
10-6.
where I become extremely lost.
As I do as well.
5-1. Analyzer from Monmouth.
We'll try to keep up, though. We'll be fine.
Ian Alberstedt from Durand. Winner by decision 10-9. Alberstedt from Durand. Winner by decision 10-9. Mitch Geiser from Herscher. Winner by decision 9-8. Geiser from Herscher. Winner by decision 9-8. Zach Martin from Harvard. Winner with a major decision 12-0. Martin from Harvard. Winner with a major decision 12-0. Bobby Bradley from Vandalia, winner with a decision 9-4. Bradley from Vandalia, winner by
Up on mat number 1, Andrew Wise of Mount Carmel leads 3-0 over Cody Miller of Bismarck-Henning right now. Mat number 2, it's Cole Werner of Litchfield, up 4-0 over Brandon of Eureka.
Attention wrestling fans, Illinois' 8 finest Class A, 2A, and 3A wrestling teams will battle for the state junior team titles next Saturday.
Sealby extends his lead 8-1 now over on mat number 4.
Begin next Saturday morning with the quarterfinals. First in the upper brackets of
Heading back to mat number 3, it's 3-2 in favor of Will Monroe of Sparta over Noah Rink of Herscher.
continue Saturday afternoon with the semifinals of 2.
Good scramble over there at mat number 3 right now. We're in the 220-pound weight class, all 220 on the mats. Take that back, mat number 5 is 285. Packard Otto of Normal U versus Rodney Baker of Belleville-Althoff.
Reminder that the official IHSA State Final apparel souvenirs are on sale only here at the State Farm Center outside section 205. Fans may choose from t-shirts, sweatshirts, shorts, hats, and a variety of State Final apparel. Stop by the Minerva Sportswear souvenir booth to pick up your official IHSA Final merchandise.
Sealby extends his lead by a point, 8-1 now over on mat number 4. Mat 5, it's 2-1 in favor of Baker of Belleville-Althoff. Over on mat number 6, it's 4-2. This is at 220 pounds in favor of Tristan Reeves of El Paso over Zach Shoulders of East Richland. Mat number 1, it's 3-0 in favor of Wise of Mount Carmel. Got a fall over on mat number 5.
Please remove your hats and stocking caps.
Rodney Baker
Hats or stocking caps on the floor. Thank you.
picks up the fall on mat number 5. Starting to see some 285-pounders step onto the mat now. New wrestlers on mat number 2 is Dylan Turner of Shelbyville and Ricky Cantu of Monmouth Roseville.
Got a 3-0 lead on mat 1 for Wise of Mount Carmel over Miller of Bismarck. 0-0 match going on mat 2 with Turner of Shelbyville and Cantu of Monmouth. 10-4 lead for Rink of Herscher over Monroe of Sparta. No score on mat 4 with Davis of Wilmington and Bridgewater of Orion. No score on mat 5 with Burdick of Duran and Griffiths of Westmont. And we've got a 5-2 lead for Reeves of El Paso over Shoulders of Olney. Big boys on the mat now.
Big boys, they just made the announcement that 126 will start being called. And
I forgot. We got to go back to 126.
And then 2A is going to be stepping out on the mat immediately following 126. So we're going to roll right into it. Winner over on mat number 1, Wise of Mount Carmel.
Next up on mat 1, that's Crandall of Oregon against Brown of Plano. Brown's load.
Yeah.
He was at 220 last
Looking
year,
at him
wasn't
here, yeah, yes.
They had Nunez there last year.
They've had some good heavyweights over the years.
They have.
Nick Nasty.
We got to say that just because it's a cool name.
That's the only reason why I wanted to say
It's
it.
a cool name.
Yep.
Oh, did you see that?
I missed it.
The Duran wrestler thought they blew the whistle, turned his back,
And
got taken down.
Oops.
I tell you what, I'd be in traction if I'd have got hit by that guy like that. And that puts Griffins on top, 2-0. Wow, I've never seen that. Especially not here.
Right?
Now, little kids, I've seen it.
All the time.
Rinka Hersher on mat 3, leading 10-4. That match is the final. Boy, 126 is loaded, isn't it?
Very much so. Briggs, Walls, Baker, Lucy,
yeah. Just loaded. Going to be some dogfights there.
Some action over on mat number 3 right away. They just started. It's 2-0 in favor of James Britton of Chicago Leo. Has Barnes of Peru St. Bede on his back.
Barnes is St. Bede's first state qualifier.
Correct.
They've had a program now, I don't know, I want to say about 5-6 years.
Yep.
That's St. Bede Academy in Peru, Illinois.
The school is located on the campus of the old college down there.
I've been by it a few times. Down in my neck of the woods. I think it woke Barnes up, though.
Yeah, it did.
It has a way of doing that when you get thrown to your back right out of the gate. It has a way of waking you up.
Fall over on mat number 2. Ricky Cantu of Monmouth Roseville gets the fall over Dylan Turner. What was the record of that? Oh, that's why. I was going to say, Cantu is going around like he just won the state. He just beat a junior with a 41-2 record. I would probably be dancing around too.
The third-ranked wrestler in the weight, or third-seeded wrestler in the weight class.
I'm already logged in. Why do I need to do this?
Got a 0-0 score still on mat 1 with Crandall and Brown. Crandall of Oregon, Brown of Plano, 0-0. Just starting on mat 2, Woolsey of Vandalia. And I'm going to butcher this poor young man's name. Ashkian of Oakwood just started.
I'll go.
We've got a 6-5 match now on mat 3 with Barnes of St. Bede trailing Britton of Leo 6-5 on mat 3. Got a 2-1 match, 4-1 match. Check that on mat 4 with Davis of Wilmington beating Bridgewater right now. 4-1 Bridgewater from Orion. Griffiths of Westmont leading Burdick 2-1 on mat 5, which had that funky takedown in the first period. Got no score on mat 6 with Stanford of Olympia and Peters from Stanford and Mann of Carterville. No score yet on mat 6. Crandall takes a 1-0 lead with an escape on mat 1. Crandall of Oregon over Brown of Plano, leading 1-0 in the second period. I think Barnes got woke up over there on mat 3.
Yeah,
6-5.
6-5.
He's trailing 6-5, but started out with a 5-0 deficit to start with right out of the gate. Burdick ties things up on mat 5, 2-2 with Griffiths of Westmont. No score yet on mat 6. between Peters of Stanford and Mann of Carterville. Barnes is wrenching hard over there on mat 3. Putting that hand to the back, little head scrape, got him to his back now.
Barnes, who was trailing.
A win.
Finally, like you said, woke up, took
good for Mr. Barnes. The first win, first state qualifier, first win for St. Bede in this state tournament. I read about Barnes quite a bit in the newspaper, being right next to home.
Right next door, yep.
Good for them.
There was a picture I think I saw on Facebook of him lifting Quentin Ball up in the air.
Yes.
Last week's sectional finals.
No small feat.
Yeah, right.
Ball is a tough guy and a big kid.
Got our first 126-pound class stepping on mat 3.
Briggs, two-time state champ, one-time runner-up from North Boone, wrestling Lipsy of Vandalia on mat 3. They look kind of funny. You see the heavyweights, and then you see the 26-pounders come out. Crandall's still up on mat 1, 1-0 over Brown of Plano. That's an interesting matchup there. Brown, the top-seeded wrestler, heavyweight. Boy, he's slick, isn't he?
Yeah, very much so.
Briggs was a two-timer up till last year when he lost in the finals to Cody Minnick, 6-4, I believe, wasn't it?
Yep.
I remember you and I having a lot of fun last year with our predictions.
Yeah.
We were teasing each other about our predictions in the finals. And I'm going to brag a little bit and say I had the better picks.
Yeah, you did.
We'll line her up again this year. Always fun to have bragging rights, at least for the year.
Yeah. Winner on mat number 4, Cale Davis of Wilmington, gets a 4-3 decision over Noah Bridgewater of Orion.
You could have an upset over on mat 1 with Crandall wrestling Brown of Plano.
Yeah, he leads 1-0, just under a minute now left to go in the third
now
period.
I probably jinxed him, but Brown being the top-seeded wrestler at heavyweight right now. Got Ball now going to work on mat 5 as we speak, leading 2-0 over Hall of Wilmington. I think this might be a rematch from Princeton. Could it be? It might be.
Might be, yeah.
Briggs leading 2-0 on mat 3 over Lipsy of Vandalia.
Wrestlers will now begin assigning you to on deck at the mat, starting with 106 pounds.
2A rolling out now, Mike.
Yeah, pretty excited about that.
And this is where we just kind of save, kind of as you play safe traffic cop, we just kind of go with it. Both of us, unfortunately, are single A guys.
But having us here is better than the alternative.
Yes.
Noah Rink from Herscher with a fall in 5:17. Rink from Herscher
Announcing the match winners at 220 right now.
Wise from Mount Carmel, winner with a decision, 3-1. Wise from Mount Carmel.
I'm going to go to overtime on mat number 1. Didn't see how it happened.
Peacock from Chicago.
But obviously Brown got the escape, and now he's down on the mat. They're working on his knee.
Winner with a fall in 103.
Looks like he's shaking around over there, too.
Werner from Litchfield, winner with a fall in 350. Werner.
Third period underway on mat number 2.
Fall in 350.
It's 1-0 in favor of Gavin Askian of Oakwood.
121.
Make that 2-0 as he stands up and gets the escape against Woosley of Vandalia. Comes around behind and takes him down, so it's now 4-0. Meanwhile, over on mat number 3, Briggs just gets a stalling point, so he opens his lead now 3-0 with just under a minute left to go in the second period. Another 126-pound match stepping on the mat right now on mat number 4.
It's Walls.
It's going to see Prentice Walls of Dakota. And he is going up against Uriah Hart of Murfreesboro. It's going to be a second caution against Hart. He keeps jumping the gun. That's 2 now against him.
He doesn't need to jump the gun. He'll be there when he gets there.
Right.
We've got an overtime match on mat 1 between Brown, top-seeded Brown from Plano against Crandall of Oregon. That score is knotted up 1-1 in the sudden victory period. We've got a 4-0 lead for Ascayon from Oakwood against Woodley against Vandalia. Got a 3-0 lead on mat 3 for Briggs of North Boone over Lipsy of Vandalia.
As he has an arm bar about ready to turn him with 15 seconds left to go in the second period. Doesn't get it. Now trying for the suck back, and I don't think he's going to get that either. No
score here on mat 4 between Hart and Walls. Hart of Murfreesboro, Walls of Dakota. 2-0 lead for Quentin Ball of Mercer County over Hall of Wilmington. We've got a 4-1 lead for Peters from Stanford over Mann of Carterville. We've got a winner, 4-0 on mat 2 for Ascayon. And I apologize for the pronunciation.
Going to have a new match. Mat number 2 at 126 is going to be Dalton Brito of Roxana stepping on the mat. Reese Bilski of Harvard.
5-0 lead now for Brandon Briggs of North Boone over Lipsy. 5-0 on mat 3. Walls in on a shot on mat 4 with 2 takedown, leading now 2-0. Walls, Dakota leading over Hart of Murfreesboro 2-0. Got more 26-pounders up on mat 6. Jacobson of Monmouth against Brown from Chicago Agriculture is all I see.
Yep. Agriculture Science.
Okay. All 26-pounders are now wrestling, other than the 2 heavyweight matches that are finishing up. We're now in the alternating second and third period for the heavyweights on mat 1. Score knotted up is 1-1 between Crandall of Oregon and Brown of Plano, as Crandall just put Brown to his belly. That's awful tough for a heavyweight in overtime. Mike's preoccupied, folks, watching one of his wrestlers on mat 2. That's Burrito of Roxana against Bilski of Harvard, with Burrito leading 2-0.
Burrito, a 37-5 senior, comes in as one of the top-ranked wrestlers in this weight class.
That's a tough draw right out of the gate.
It is, yep. Bilski felt the Baker headlock sectionals last week.
He's not the only one in the state that's
you're right.
That. Briggs now leading 5-2 on mat 3. We've got a 2-0 lead for Walls from Dakota on mat 4. Ball leading 4-0 on mat 5 over Hall of Wilmington. It looked like we're going to go to the who wants to get out period, Mike, on mat 1 between Crandall and Brown. They've both gone their alternating periods. Well, no, I take that back. That's over. Brown rode Crandall out. He's the winner. A tough match.
You're from that area. Who is Oregon's other coach? Do you know?
Lehman. Guzman and Lehman.
That's right.
Of Ashton Franklin Center.
That's right, yep.
We've got on mat 1 now. 126. Nolan Baker against Javon Hay from Althoff. This could be a fun match. Javon Hay, I think his dad's Jamie Hay.
Yes.
From Dixon. Who now coaches at Althoff.
Okay.
I get the Hay brothers mixed up. Micah and Jamie. Is there Jacob?
Jacob, yeah. Yeah.
Nolan Baker, a 40-4 sophomore against Hay, a 26-8. senior, who was at Rock Falls last year, wasn't he?
Was he?
I think he was. Might have been at Rock Falls last year. Now back at Althoff. Got a 5-0 lead on mat 2. Burrito of Roxana, 5-0 over Bilski of Harvard. We've got Worms wrestling, Jake Worms wrestling against McLaughlin of Piatone. Worms of Illini Bluff on mat 3. Walls leading now 4-0 on mat 4 as Baker takes first takedown on mat 1, leading 2-0. Still have our last heavyweight match where Ball is leading Hall of Wilmington, 7-0. Ball of Mercer County.
No.
1 point escape for Hay. Tightens it up. Well, I'm sorry. It's 4-1 now.
Yep.
Had back points, Baker did. Hay got an escape. Now on their feet. Mat 1. Got a 7-0 lead for Burrito on mat 2. There's another 2-point takedown for Baker, now leading 6-1 over Javon Hay. 2-0 lead for Worms. Jake Worms of Illini Bluff over McLaughlin of Piatone. Walls leading 4-0. Match is over now. Last heavyweight match, 7-0. Quentin Ball wins 7-0 from Mercer County.
On deck on mat number 5, a 2A match at 160.
5-1 lead right now for Jacobson of Monmouth over Brown of Chicago. Agriculture Science. 7-0 lead right now on mat 2 for Burrito of Roxana.
Here are the results at 285 pounds.
Walls leading 4-0 over Hart.
Tommy Brown.
Second period comes to an end there.
With an ultimate tiebreaker, 2-1. Brown from Plano with an ultimate tiebreaker.
Baker's got a headlock in.
TJ Peters.
That's a shocker.
There's a surprise, and he gets the
And there's the
fall.
fall.
4-2. Peters from Stanford, decision 4-2. Rodney Baker from Belleville, winner with a fall at 217. Baker from Belleville, winner with a fall.
Where's Nelson at?
John Barnes from Peru.
He's up in Wisconsin. somewhere?
UW Lacrosse.
Lacrosse. Okay.
Barnes from Peru, winner with a fall.
And wrestling.
301.
Good.
Ricky Cantu from Monmouth, winner with a fall in 308. Cantu from Monmouth, winner with a fall.
My last match coaching in high school was his sophomore year state finals.
State finals, yeah.
3-2. Burdick from Duran, winner by decision 3-2. Quentin Ball,
Decided to hang it up, go out on top, huh, Coach?
winner by decision,
Well,
7-2.
can't go down from there, can you?
No, cannot.
Of course, I went to the IK and started wrestling little kids, or coaching little kids now.
Quite a difference.
Winner by decision 4-0. Ashikayan from Pythian, winner by decision 4-0.
On deck on mat number 1, a 2A match at 106 pounds. Kevin Radcliffe, Park Forest Ridge East, Trenton Finch, Pascuda.
Are we finally watching Will Lucy over on mat 1? No, that's we're
that's
6 pounders.
2A.
We're 2A.
It's 2A now.
Woods from Lombard, Montini against Sidwell, Peoria, Notre Dame. Walls leading 6-0 in his match. Worms leading 4-0 in his match. That's wrapping up. We're wrapping up the 1A wrestlers. 10-0 winner for Burrito of Roxana over Bilski.
Yep.
On deck on mat number 6, a 2A match at 106 pounds. Joe Arroyo, Grays Lake North, Austin Macias, Burlington Central, mat 6. On deck on mat number 2, Jamari Moody, Olympia Fields, Ridge Central, Kyle Flink, Hampshire, mat 2.
Mat 2 will be a good one. Moody's.
Yep.
Yep. I think he's nationally ranked, Moody. I know he's ranked #1 in the state. but I believe he's nationally ranked also. And we have a final on mat 1. Woods of Montini moves on.
Coaches and wrestlers are reminded to remain in the tunnel until they are called. Please remain in the tunnel until you are called to your mat.
Now up on mat 2, Harsted, Ottawa, against Zenich, Hampshire.
13 pounds. Trenton Rilea, Canton, Antoine Johnson, Cahokia, mat 1.
Walls is going to finish up on mat 4. He's leading 6-0, finishing that one up. Walls of Dakota. All right, up on mat 1, we've got no score between Radcliffe of Park Forest, Rich East, against Finch of Muscato. What is it? Muscatoo?
My thing's not working.
Oh, okay. Mat 2, we've got a 2-0 lead for Harmstead of Ottawa over Zernick. Schlink
Hampshire.
of Hampshire. Got a 6-0 lead for Worms of Illini Bluff, the last single A match over McLaughlin of Piatone. Got Tucker of East St. Louis up against Russell of Riverside Brookfield on mat 4. No score there, you're just underway. Got a 9-0 lead for Jensen of Leroy over Hill of Chicago Uplift. That's a single A match just finishing up. We've got a 1-0 lead on mat 6. That's Keasley of Washington over Padilla of Elmwood Park.
Don't act like you know.
2-0 lead for Radcliffe of Rich East on mat 1. 2-0 lead in the second period for Harsted of Ottawa. Got a final 6-0 for Worms of Illini Bluff.
On deck, I met number 3 at 113 pounds. Josh Contreras, Riverside Brookfield.
3-0 lead now on mat 1 for Radcliffe of Rich East. No score yet on mat 3.